Mr. Chairman, thank you very much. Thank you to you and Ranking Member Brown, and to my chairman of the Senate Veterans Committee, Chairman Isaacson, and his ranking member, Senator Blumenthal. But mostly thank you to the commander. The National Commander of the American Legion is a Kansan, and I am honored that he asked that I introduce him to our committees today. I served on the House Veterans Committee. In fact, I served with all the folks that who have spoken previously to me. I appreciate the shortness of your remarks, which seems different than the last time we were together, Chairman Miller. And, you know, there's no group of people that Kansans admire more than those who served our country, maybe with one exception. We would say that veterans who serve other veterans are the most worthy of our respect, our esteem, our care, our compassion, our love. And there is no greater example to folks in Kansas, but now folks nationally, as you have gotten acquainted with this Kansan, Commander Helm, as someone who exemplifies exactly that. Served their country with great care and love, patriotism, valor, courage, and then came home and decided, I'm going to care for other veterans. So, Commander, my significant point is to say thank you to you, not only for your testimony here today, your leadership at the American Legion, but for being that role model that we so desperately need in our nation today. Oftentimes I'm told that we have no role models left. Who do we look to guide us in how we're supposed to live our lives? And sometimes we look at you know, entertainment. We look at baseball or basketball courts, a baseball diamond. Those folks are athletes, they're entertainers, they're not really heroes. The people who are in this room today are our heroes, and you bring honor to them in your service to every veteran in the United States today, and Kansans are honored by your service. The other thing that Kansans admire are good parents. The commander and his wife, Debbie, who is very involved in the auxiliary, have raised wonderful children. This sounds like something a senator from Kansas would say from a distance, but I actually know at least 2 of the 5 children that the commander and his wife have reared. 2 of them I had the honor of nominating, one to West Point and one to the Air Force Academy, and they continue their service to our country now, one of them having graduated and just recently returned home from Kuwait, the other senior year. But beyond that, 2 students at Kansas State, two children at Kansas State University, one in ROTC, and a son still at Decatur County High School in Oberlin, Kansas. Commander, I can't think of a better role model, a better example, a better hero than somebody who served their country in the military, who came home and honored his colleagues, those he served with and those he's never met, who are fellow veterans, and though a person who then, as a parent, decided we're going to do everything in our power to raise a wonderful family. Kansans are honored to have you as the National Commander of the American Legion. We hold you as a hero. If I can take just an editorial moment, one of the things I also appreciate about the commander is he lives in Norcatur, Kansas, population 141. To many Kansans, that's an urban setting. The point I want to make today, and it's something that the American Legion has highlighted in their platform, is access to health care for veterans who live long distances from a VA facility. And it doesn't take much to realize that this commander knows long distances. I calculated as I came over this morning how far it would be from Norcatur, Kansas to a VA hospital. It's 267 miles to Denver, it's 287 miles to Wichita, it's 287 miles to Omaha, and the nearest CBOC is more than 100 miles away. I appreciate the perspective that this commander will bring to the issue of how do we care for all veterans, regardless of where they live in the United States. Commander, we honor and esteem you. Kansans are proud of you, and we all wish you a very successful and happy birthday. Thank you for your testimony and service to our nation. Thank you, Mr. Chairman.